If I were to ever learn how to fly, this is how I'm gonna do it. Welcome to Justice TV. As you would probably know, I'm Justice Wordlaw. Welcome to this week's video where we're going to be talking about how to balance both work and play, or play and work, or whatever you want to do first. I don't care, just as long as you do both. And I got this question actually from one of my community members. She's on my email list, Deborah, and she asked me, she's like, Justice, how do you balance both your business life and also playtime? You know, how do you do it? Because if you don't know, I'm going to give you a little story really quickly. I work 3 days a week. Out of the 7 days, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 3:30. That's it. I do take meetings after those. I might do a little bit work after that. But honestly, I'm like productively lazy, and I play because I love cigars and I love watching cartoons, and I'm just a big kid. So, but she was wondering, how can I do that for myself? And I've gotten this question a lot of times, and I wanted to address it. And see, the thing is that a lot of times, when you first start building your business online, you always think you got to work all these hours. You got to push in 50, 60 hours worth of work. And then you don't have any time. Your relationships goes to shambles. Your kid hates you. They throw things at you. You suck. You're terrible. And your friends think you're just some, computer-aholic because all you do is refresh Facebook every 5 minutes. And you have to step away from that. I was the same way when I got online back in 2010. I mean, I literally thought if I didn't stay on the computer all day, I would lose money. That's how I really thought. But I started to grow and understand the balance between work and play. And what you have to do, this is what I'm going to teach you in this video is going to be 3 steps. So stay with me on here, and we're going to go over 3 different things that you need to understand and do to have a successful business, and also balance out the two, because if you don't, you're going to shoot yourself right into the ground. You really are. A lot of people just feel I have to work all these hours to get all of this money or whatever, and it's not the case. You just have to understand how to leverage different things, do different things to get the results that you want. So first things first, if you don't have a pen and paper, write this down. Use Evernote, use your iPhone, scream at your kid, say, bring me a piece of paper, you kid. Whatever, I don't know. First thing is this: setting a specific time schedule, and being specific with that time schedule. I learned that my highest level of productivity is between 11 a.m. to 3:30. So that's the time I work, from 11 a.m. to 3:30. Not in the morning, not in the evening, because I used to work in retail and I hated working at nighttime. I hate working that shift from 4 to 9 that everyone probably worked. I hated that, especially when daylight savings time hit. So I understood that I consume and do the most work when it's nice outside, when it's daylight. So I was like, okay, when does that happen? When is the sun is really up at its peak, and when is it really about to settle down? 11 to 3. I started to understand it, and also I learned about my body. I get lazy in the morning, and I get lazy in like late afternoon. So I was like, don't do any work then. The only thing you might do is do work. So set a time, understand it, and really be honest with yourself. Write down and think, when do you work best? Do you work best in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, or late evening, morning, whatever? How do you work best? And how is it going to really perform for you? Now, if you do have a full-time job or any kind of job, and you do the 9 to 5 and you can't do it, well, maybe you have to work after that. But you don't have to work from, 6 until 10. Maybe you just work from 7 to 8:30. You don't have to do it. But between that hour and a half, you focus on your business and you build your business up. Don't do anything else. Have dinner, talk shit with your friends, get to business, go watch cartoons, rock on. That's what you do. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, learn how to really outsource different things. Learn what your skills are best and one of your skills that you suck at. Me, I'm a work in progress with my grammar. As I like to say, I am a work in progress on my grammar. I think this is why I love video marketing so much, because my writing, you understand it, but the editing is like, oh my goodness, my there. I get smacked with all the theirs. But you got to learn how to outsource what you're not good at. I'm not good at design. Some of my grammar techniques, a lot of technical things, I don't do that. I outsource it. I have a designer, I have an editor, I have people that do that for me. So I focus my attention on what I know I can do right now. For my ebook affiliate manifesto, I knew I can write it. I knew I can get it done. I sent it to the editor sent it back. I sent it to the designer, got it back. Sent it to the company that did the formatting, sent it back. I did the rest. I don't try to be Mr. Superhuman, I can do it all, rock on kind of that. No, don't do that. Learn how to outsource your business. What are you good at? If you're good at design, focus on design. If you're not good at copywriting, find someone that can copyright for you. If you're not good at editing, don't edit. Focus on what you write it, have someone else edit it. Yeah, you want to learn the basics. There's a lot of people try to bash in my head, but if you don't have time for it, focus on the things that you know you're good at so it doesn't make you feel bad. Because running your own business, you want to have so much encouragement and positivity that you want to keep striving. Sometimes people focus on the skill sets that they don't have, and it makes them feel bad because they're not seeing progress in their business. And that was something big for me. I felt really bad in my business because I didn't see the progress. I always saw the downhills. Oh, I can't design WordPress, or I can't design this email template for Aweber. But then it's something like, wait, I know pay-per-click advertising better than a lot of people. I know how to analyze clicks and conversions and all these things better than other people. So let me focus on that, and it builds my confidence up, and it builds my money. So find out things that you're not good at. Use sites like Odesk.com to find outsources, Elance.com, Facebook. Just put something up. Hey, I'm hiring for this. Maybe your Facebook friends can, recommend someone. I know people on my Facebook. I put something up. I get a lot of stuff. Twitter. Use sites like that. Freelancer.com. Really check into these these things to really build your business up. The third thing is, and a lot of people don't see how to balance out play and this, is time management. What I mean by time management is when you are on rest, you are on rest. When you are working, you are working. Don't cut in between. And how I recommend that you start doing this is when you're in work zone, no Facebook, no Twitter, nothing. No blogging. If blogging makes you money, then okay, blog. But if that's not a part of your business, if that's not going to generate you money or leads that will convert into money, don't do it. Focus on things, be specific with your time, and be I'm going to do 30 minutes of this, 30 minutes of that, 45 minutes of this, an hour of that. The more specific you start being with your time, the better it's going to be for your outcome. Same thing with your play. I time my play. I'm going to lay on this side of the bed for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to lay on this side of the bed for 30 minutes. Then I'm going to look at TV like this for 45 minutes. Really be specific with your time. Really understand. If you have a smartphone, like on the iPhone, I have the stopwatch. Use a stopwatch. I do it all the time. And I have it right there on the edge. And I look, okay, I have 15 more minutes to finish this ad copy. Then I move on. The more specific you are, you really balance it. Boom, boom, boom. Set yourself up as a clock. And then as time progresses, you'll really, really do it. I did say 3. I'm going to do something else. The fourth thing is this. The way to balance out work and play, I think the biggest thing, is to really do things that you enjoy. Don't, and this is going to go back, do things that you really enjoy with your business. Don't try to freak out about the technical aspects. Like me, I do video marketing. And a lot of people are like, what camera do you, I use my iPhone 4. I just have it set up. I have some person holding the camera, have my thing, and it's like, I don't worry about the editing part. I just do it. I'm just going to put it out there, get it out there, and do it, and I focus on what I can focus on. If I have no control over it, I have no control over it. So I think that's the biggest thing. Do things that you have control over, and do it now, so you don't have to be like, it's something always in the back. Leave your comments below if you have any comments. Like this video once if you haven't already. If you're on my YouTube channel, which you probably are, or if you're on my website, make sure you subscribe to my email list. I go through a lot more information. I really do appreciate it. Like this, tweet this, share this, please. And for anyone else that you know that's having a struggle between work and play, that you always see like they're always working or they're always playing, share this video with them and say, hey, check this out. See, they might learn a couple of things. I really do appreciate it. Once again, this is Justice TV. We're having a lot of fun. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next week.